That's a good fish, baby. That's a good fish.
Golly. We're just a little bit wet.
I'm gonna squeeze that lime all over this fish. Steak cooked to perfection. Venison steak, deer steak. You can use any kind of steak you want for a surf and turf. Gosh, is that looking good or is that looking good? Thank you for being a part of the family. Thank you for being a part of the tribe. Won't you consider subscribing and being a part of this family and putting on that notification. Hit that bell so every time a video comes out, you're not behind and trying to catch up and binge watch, which is nothing wrong with that. Go back, I have plenty of videos, over 100 videos, from ATV riding to fishing, hunting, cooking, just anything you can think of that's outdoors. I'm sharing it with you. It's a passion, it's what I love to do. And then this here is a testimony and the fruit of the labor. Okay, so I'm over here with my boy Josh, Garbilly'z.
What's up?
I'm Josh for Texas Jungle, and we're gonna try to catch those blues, those big blues. We're good for any action, but the big blues is what we're going for. And we got the old Battleship, his brand new boat, blew the motor, so we got a big boat right there that we're gonna take. We're getting ready to go out and see if we can make it happen. Windy today, supposed to be blowing, I think about 20 miles an hour. And you can see it's a little bit wavy right now. So we'll go out there and see if we can make it happen. Hopefully he's got the boat plug in. Guys, this is Danny right here, and your guide service is what? Lake Texoma?
Lake Texoma Catfish Guide.
Lake Texoma Catfish Guide. This guy here is one of the best, according to Josh. So we're gonna see if he can put us, no pressure.
No pressure.
Let's see if we can put us on some fish. We're gonna go for the big ones. I think yesterday they caught 40 pound and what'd y'all catch?
The big other 62.
62.
62 to 41 were the biggest ones.
That's awesome, man. So we're gonna see if we can get on them. It's a little bit windy, but that shouldn't affect anything, if you would say so. We're gonna go out there and see if we can make it happen. It's been too long since I fished, bro.
Yeah?
Called drift socks.
Yeah, these are drift socks.
Y'all see that? Little drift socks right there. It's like an anchor, but it's supposed to slow you down. Basically, we're just gonna drift without having to go too fast and drift too fast. All right, we're getting that bait in the water. We're using cut bait. It's the hook we're using right here. What kind of rig is this? What would you call this?
It's called a Santee Cooper rig, just with a dragging weight instead of like a regular 2-ounce no roll or something.
So it just drags on the bottom, bait floats a little bit, right?
Yep.
And the weight just drags down. What are those?
Planer boards. These are planer boards. Spread the lines out. Yep.
Spreads the lines out. Huh.
Yep. And Parks planers right there. Those are my favorites.
Feels like we're out in the ocean with this wind.
Right. We got seagulls too.
We got seagulls. So what's that doing exactly right now? So it's floating.
Well, right now, what it's just going to go out. Once I engage it, it's going to pull it out to the side of the boat. So we'll have a pattern going.
It's where they're angled. So this one, they're right hand and left hand. So it's
the water. So the waves are going to push it. It pushes it.
And that one's going to the way that was angled.
It's going to push it out that way. And you use that all the time, only when it's windy and wavy.
Anytime I've drifted.
We got Josh hooked up on one. What are you guessing? What does it feel like? 100 pounds? 200?
Nah,
Is it a gar? Is it alligator
no,
gar?
it's definitely not a gar.
Is it rolling like a catfish? Is it rolling on you?
It's definitely a catfish.
You know what they do? They roll?
Yeah, they'll roll.
It's fighting good.
It feels like you're dragging a log, right?
Oh, it just came off.
Did it really?
It just came off.
No, he didn't. He's running.
Oh, he's coming at me.
Oh, he's coming at you, man.
Oh, yeah, he's coming at me.
There you go, Josh.
Scared me, man.
You pulled on it.
You know you're gonna get the first one. You put us on this trip. You know you gotta get the first one.
I tried to put my guest on one.
I know, you're a nice guy, but I like filming. Here we go. Comment right now on how many pounds you think this fish is. How big you think it is?
About 20
What
pounds.
do you guess?
I don't know yet. The fight's not going to start until he gets into the boat.
So it's about 25 feet here.
When he leads back into it, it's got some weight there.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Some weight there.
It's not a dink, for sure.
Look at that Texas size net. You got a bigger one in there?
I've got a bigger one. I've got bigger ones than this one.
You ever catch a fish that you could put in that net?
Once.
Really?
Once.
This thing's wearing me out. I'm impressed.
That's good.
Bowed up.
We are bowed up for sure. Fish on, baby.
About to see him.
There
Okay,
he
that
goes.
looks like a pretty good one.
That's a good fish.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of the way. Right here, let the net get over here. Oh!
Dude, that's a big fish.
Josh!
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's a good what? 30, 40?
He's going to be maybe close to 50.
50. Oh my goodness, look at him. I let Josh I let him have it because
that's what we
he
came.
invited me, yeah.
That's what we came for right
That's
there.
awesome, man. Look at that blue, guys. That's a Texas size blue cat right here. This place is known for the giants. And that is a giant.
That's a big fish.
That is a big fish. We're gonna hold this fish. And we're gonna release it. I don't think our guy's just gonna throw it back. But let us
Look
hold
at the
it.
hook got him just where it's supposed to.
Perfect. Look at that right there. That hook's it. Circle hook.
Notice these sores.
What's that about?
I don't know what they're about.
Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen them in catfish.
They've
a lot.
had this year I've caught more fish with those sores on them
Really
than I ever have.
good cat, buddy. Let's get an official weight on it. What are you guessing? 50?
I'm gonna call it 53.
We're calling 53 for sure. Come on, Josh.
That's a big fish.
Hold that thing. You know you want to put your hands on it.
Now, we're about to get slimy right here.
Get slimy, bro.
Can you roll his belly in more?
In, down.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's it right there.
It's a good fish, baby. That's a good fish.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
tilt her up there.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking about right here, boy.
Monster.
That's a monster, baby. Of course, you want to release this baby right here. This is not what you want to keep. You don't want to eat them anyway. To me, I think the smaller ones taste better. But this is your breeder, guys. You want to release this fish, okay? Unless we were feeding a hungry village, there's no reason to keep this thing. We got a Whataburger down the street. Let her swing a little bit sideways. Turn it. Come on, go ahead. There she goes. She gone, baby.
Had to slime up the Garbilly'z.
Hey.
Man.
It's awesome, bro. Oh, we got fish on. Fish number 2. Feels pretty good. Do I really mean like a gar?
Come on, man.
When I do my gar, I do this.
Nice and smooth.
It feels pretty good. It does feel pretty good.
I don't know about 50 good, but hey.
No, I don't know about 50 good. No, it's not 50 good, but it's edible, right?
That's the eater right there.
That's my catch and cook right here.
Hell, he's so good though.
No, he's good. He's so good. There he is. Beautiful little blue.
That's a good one, man. That's a good one.
Shut up, Josh.
That's a good one. If I
Shut
would've caught
up.
him- If I would have caught
Don't
him,
you-
he found it first.
He said, "Oh, that's a good one." Let's get this hook out real quick.
I mean, that's a good fish. You don't start out with 50.
8, 10 pound. Let me show it to you one more time. Just a beautiful fish. Even though we're not releasing it, it gets a good kiss. We got our eating size catfish.
I ate it on a pontoon one time. It went like this. I almost
Yeah.
Conditions are not favorable
I
for
don't.
sure.
The anchor on. You know it's bad when the planer boards pass you.
Oh yeah.
We got some windage for sure. And with wind and water, you get waves. Just a little rough, right?
A little bit.
We're jumping. We're just a little bit wet. Golly. Did you? No, we couldn't hear anything.
Oh yeah. I said a couple bad words.
Okay, I know I normally show you guys how to clean the fish, but I want you to see what a guide looks like and how good of a job he does cleaning the fish. And I'm sure he would do a better job than myself, so. All right, what are we doing, Daniel?
I'm just gonna.
Hey, tell me who you are, by the way.
Daniel Armstrong. I run Lake Texoma Catfish.guide up on Lake Texoma. I do a lot of fishing on Lake Tawakoni as well. And today we decided to brave the gale force winds. And we ended up catching one for the cooler and one for the
One for the record.
one for the picture book.
That was a big one. That was a really good one. So, where can they find your information?
You can Google my website. It's you can look up my name, Daniel Armstrong. It'll pop up, or it's Lake Texoma Catfish.guide.
Give me your phone number real quick.
It's 903-421-4561.
All right, so we're gonna clean this blue right here. We got an 8-pounder maybe.
Yep. This size blue right here is big enough for me, my wife, and my 2 girls to eat. And I'm gonna show you how to clean them to get the most meat off of them. With a electric knife, you know, a lot of guys like to use fillet knives, but I prefer this method. It's faster. I'm gonna start behind the ribs. All right, there's one. This was a female. That's probably the most missed piece of meat right there.
Really?
Everybody will try to start right here and go at an angle, and they end up destroying it. But instead, if you just shorten the first cut, give yourself a better angle for the second cut, you get more meat out of it. And then the key too is when you come across here, you don't want to put it right against the skin. Leave a little bit of meat on the skin. That way the red meat's not on the back of your fillet. So like if I filleted it all the way down.
You have a lot of the red meat.
A lot of this.
And you don't want that red meat.
So you get
That's
a
what
lot of that.
fishy, right? Fishy.
Yep.
And
So that's what's fishy. So you get rid of that.
that's like the bloodline or whatever they call it. That's like the vein.
Well, no, the vein goes right down the middle. That's just the red meat right against the skin, the membrane. That piece, and you get the belly meat.
I didn't even think about bringing belly meat on the catfish. You got the belly meat on the catfish?
The rest of that is trash. Now you see what it's been eating.
You tell what it is?
Those are shad.
Shad.
Two bigger gizzard shad, most likely.
Gizzard shad.
And so then whenever you throw them in, they got this little white sack right here. You always want to make sure you cut it and make sure their belly's poked. That way when you throw them in the lake, they sink.
Oh, okay.
You ever go to them, or you ever go anywhere where you see a bunch of floating catfish, it's because you didn't cut that little white sack right there. So that's that right there. Oh, there's a little bone right there. So that's probably my favorite piece on the whole fish. Cook it like a steak.
This one right here, the belly.
Yeah.
Really?
I'll cook it, leave it like that, and I'll cook it like a little steak.
You won't even fry it. You literally cook it like a steak.
Yep, I'll cook it like a steak.
Whatever seasoning you like, and
I'll season it up. I might throw it in the skillet, you know, and cook it that way, or cook it on a flat top. But that's probably my favorite way.
Sweet.
And then you got all that off that one fish.
That is awesome. That's a lot of meat. You get an idea of how much meat that is. There's a palm in my hand.
I mean, that's one fish, you know, half of a gallon bag full.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's what I was saying. It's plenty of meat for, you know, a family.
Small
of two
family,
with,
yeah.
With sides, you know, with your hush puppies.
Absolutely. There she goes. Welcome to Texas Jungle. Here's what we're doing today. We're cooking up a surf and turf. We have our deer steak from this season. And then we also have our catfish that we got a leaf on. Catfish that we caught yesterday. We released a large one, and we went ahead and kept the perfect size eating one, about 10 pounds, 8 pounds minimum. The seasoning that we have today that we're using is a little bit of Cajun seasoning that's like a rub for a brisket. I have a little Old Bay in there, some pepper and salt. It's really whatever seasoning you like. I didn't have buttermilk, so what I did is I seasoned the catfish with, or marinated it with half and half, and a little bit of apple cider vinegar, about a capful, just to kind of make up for the fact that I didn't have any buttermilk. Our steak seasoning is marinated with Italian, or a steak is marinated with Italian, and that is venison from this year. And then we have some nice vegetables that we're going to garnish the catfish with. It's almost going to be a Cajun style surf and turf, Texas jungle style, if you will. There isn't really a method to my madness. I have my cast iron skillet that we're going to get hot as well, and then you season it with olive oil, or any kind of oil is fine. So I got it coated so I know it's not going to stick. Let's get this on and get it hot. Okay, that's on, so that's going to get hot. This is nice and hot for the steak. The way I like our steak, we like it medium rare. It still cooks when it rests, when you take it off. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm gonna lower this down to medium. We're gonna go ahead and put the steak on. Just checking the temperature on this grill real quick. Everything looks really good. Okay, steak's on. I'm gonna go ahead and cover that. We're gonna go ahead and put our butter. I'm using 1 stick of butter. Get that in there. Actually, it's more like a half a stick, I would say. Checking our steak. I think we're ready to flip the steak. That looks delicious right there. Very nice. I'm gonna actually take some of this butter since I have so much of it. And I'm gonna rub the butter all over the steak. Like you meant it and like you loved it. So that's looking good. Okay, now we're gonna take our fish. Gonna lay that in there. Let's take another smaller piece. Let's flip that so it gets in that buttermilk. Now I'm going to try 2 different ways. I'm going to try it up here, just like this, Cooking it steak style. This one will go up here. Here I'm going to go ahead and take my lime, squeeze it on the catfish. I'll take my seasoning, season it nicely here, but I want a good generous amount on there. So that looks good. Come over here, looks like we got a little bit of a fire. Take up butter, move it over. That's looking really nice, guys. That's looking so good. Looking very good. Looking nice. A little bit of splashing, but we're outside, it's okay. I think this is ready, guys. We're gonna pull this off. But here it is, delicious steak. Okay, resting. Let's check on. All this is looking pretty nice. See what this is looking like here. Oh yeah, that's looking really nice, guys. Looking very good. Taste of that steak, of course. So good. I'm gonna squeeze that lime all over this fish. Steak cooked to perfection. Venison steak, deer steak. You can use any kind of steak you want for a surf and turf. This is looking so nice. Make sure it's not sticking. You want it flaky, but you don't want to overcook it. This is a very thick fillet right here, so you don't want that underdone. Gosh, is that looking good, or is that looking good? I'm gonna put a little bit of seasoning on all this for the kiddos. So here it is, guys. Delicious catfish and deer steak, surf and turf. You saw how easy it is. Everything you just saw, that's all I did. I marinated the steak in Italian dressing overnight or for 2 days. I went fishing. We caught catfish. We had a great day. And you can do it any way you want. You don't have to deep fry catfish. I know that's the favorite way for folks to do it. It is a southern way, but you know what? You can't go wrong when it comes to cooking. No matter what you want to do it the way you love it and just eat it, baby. So just look at that. That's looking so good. Lime. Again, any kind of seasoning you might want. I might actually turn it off here in a minute. Just looking absolutely amazing. Just look at that. And I'll probably end up moving it over here. Bring this here. I'm gonna put it right here and turn this off. This side off right here. So it's gonna be kind of like an oven. So that's right there, just like an oven. This here, I'll put on high. Start letting that get cooked. Shut that off so it gets baked. Steak's looking good. When it's rested, I'll put it back up here to get warm, and then it'll be ready to pull off within minutes. That's it. That's it. Outside kitchen here at Texas Jungle. For a last minute thing, there is nothing wrong with using a propane grill. Nothing wrong whatsoever. Everything tastes just as delicious. I'm gonna shut that, let it cook. The steak is amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little taste of this fish. I have to do it. You know I have to do it. So I'm gonna get a little, ooh, nice little flaky corner. Look at this right here. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I can't even tell you how delicious that is. This, definitely the way to go. 100%. This fish right here, it just came out. I just want to show you the flakiness of this fish. It just, the white meat, and just how flaky it is. Oh my goodness. Some of the best fish I've had. Well, I say that every time I cook with you guys, but I shock myself because I don't do this all the time. I do steak all the time, but I don't do fish, catfish all the time. I'm not a huge catfish eater, but that might change. It's a very firm meat, so you don't really have to worry about it falling apart. This is for lunch. Am I making anybody hungry yet? Make myself hungry. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting Texas Jungle and my family, for coming along on the trips. And I know you guys have plenty of stuff to do and plenty of things to watch on YouTube. But you choose to watch this and watch us and watch me. And I just thank you. Thank you for being a part of the family. Thank you for being a part of the tribe. Won't you consider subscribing and being a part of this family and putting on that notification. Hit that bell so every time a video comes out, you're not behind and trying to catch up and binge watch, which is nothing wrong with that. Go back. I have plenty of videos, over 100 videos, from ATV riding to fishing, hunting, cooking, just anything you can think of that's outdoors. I'm sharing it with you. It's a passion. It's what I love to do. And then this here is a testimony and the fruit of the labor. This has a little Cajun seasoning, but it's really, really good. How's that? You like that? That's catfish. Not good? Oh my and oh my. A surf and turf feast like who has ever seen, Rena? Who's excited? Me. Jace, you hungry? You excited? You excited about it? I'm excited.
That looks amazing.
Yeah. Dear Father, we just thank you for this time together. We thank you for family, for love, and we thank you for the blessing of being able to eat anything we want, from the grocery store to our backyard. Pray for the people that are suffering, that you just give them some comfort and joy, and let people experience a little bit of joy in this world. And we just love you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Yes, wiggle. Wiggle.
Wiggles?
Yeah. Wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. All right, let's eat. Let's try this real quick. I want you guys to taste it. I want everybody to kind of just taste real quick before I even...
Dad, can I just cut it?
You can serve yourself, but I want everybody to kind of taste it and tell me what you think.
Dad, can I cut it?
That one's got the Cajun and all the butter seasoning. Mmm.
Oh.
Steak came out perfect.
Dad, I
What's
know
fish?
how to
Good?
cut
Fish
that.
is absolutely
Can you hand me a slice of fish? That one over there.
What you taste is really so good.
Looks amazing.
Oh, it tastes delicious.
How's the sauce? What sauce?
Tastes like
That's butter, not oil. So just in
It's
case you want
perfect,
butter,
just like it is.
it's like a delicious butter in there.
Oh my goodness. Isn't that great?
Isn't that nice?
Can I pick up bacon?
The fish came out absolutely delicious. The flavor's perfect. It's not fishy. Guys, we got a little bit of bones in some of them, so just be careful. But we don't eat catfish a whole lot in this house. But my goodness, that might change. I don't know if Mom will like that, but
Oh,
There's
this
not
is
really a house.
absolutely-
most of the time people deep fry catfish, and I feel like it takes away from it. It's still a very good fish. It's a mild white fish. I can't even explain it. It's probably one of the best fish I've ever had. What about you guys?
Absolutely.
Don't you agree? No?
It's very good.
So I want to thank you for joining us on this journey. And you saw how easy it is to cook it. It's super easy, surf and turf. You can use any kind of steak you want, any kind of fish you want. We chose to use the wild caught and hunted creatures and foods. And find your jungle, find your outdoors, love God, love your family, and go outside, people. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. God bless you.
Nailed it, baby.
Thank you.
It's delicious. I don't need my bare hands. I bite. I'm so glad we didn't have this for dinner. It's better than lunch.
We're gonna have leftovers.
I need nothing.
We can make fish tacos if we have any left, and we can also make fajitas out of the steak tonight if we want to. Oh, that's so good.
I'm almost done.
I've never tasted better, Josh.
Really?
And I'm old.
High five. Man, what a compliment.
Daddy, look. Good thing
Thank
this
you.
did
Fabulous.
Daddy, look. I ate all of it.
All of that?
Almost.
Not bad company.
Not too shabby, not too shabby. Mima said that the fish was one of the best she's ever had, and she said she's been around for a little while. And
I've been around for a long time.
So she said it's the best fish she's ever had. Right? Best fish? Out of any fish?
Yes.
Out of any restaurant?
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. Right here, give me some.
You nailed it, Joshy.
Thank you. Brandon, what do you think, bottom feeder lover?
It was fabulous.
Wasn't it?
Yes, you did such a good job. I'm impressed.
You like it better than fried?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You do not have to fry your catfish.
Thank
There's
you.
no reason.
I appreciate that. You know,
Right?
I appreciate that. And then you threw in this avocado and tomato and your amazing whatever you did here.
Simple's better, I think.
So good.
You think we named the channel Texas Jungle for the wildlife, but really it's because of these monkeys. Guys, get your children outside. I saw an article the other day that says don't rob your kids. Stop robbing time and robbing this from your children by just putting them in front of the television or sticking a phone in their face. Yes, do we watch TV sometimes? Yes, we do. Do I watch YouTube channels? Absolutely. I watch Deer Meat for Dinner and a couple other guys, and Blue Gabe and a couple other guys out there on my YouTube family channel, because they're sort of my mentors, my online mentors. But just encourage you, just enjoy it outside. Find your jungle, find your wild, love your outdoors, love God, love your family, and eat good, eat wild. God bless you. We're out of here. We'll see you next time.
Texas Jungle, how much you like your catfish? Can you show us how you take a bite? Wow. How yummy is that? Is it yummy? You love it?
This is the kind of day we're having today.
Here's our beautiful boy.
Here's Ethan, River. Let's see Ethan. Hi, baby boy. That's our boy. Doing great. Mama's doing great. Thank you, everybody, for asking.
Gained a pound already.
Gained a pound from eating surf and turf milk.